people of the internet, it's Amanda, and for today's video, I'm here to talk about the King and Prince Mr. Dome Tour 2022 goods. And I'm super excited to unbox all of these because number one, obviously, Kimpri is having their first ever Dome Tour. Wouldn't be able to go to any of the performances because there are still travel restrictions happening. But still, I know that there's a lot of things to look forward to. There are going to be the fan reports, Instagram stories, the boys talking about their experience during the tour. So I'm really happy about that still. But other than that, I'm just really giddy to talk about the goods that I got for this year. I didn't get the chopsticks because initially I thought when I saw the list that it was going to be a lot, I don't know, like a lot fancier than what we got. It's very minimalistic. I thought that at least if they added some sort of like, I don't know, a crown or anything like that, an accent to the chopsticks itself, I would probably be more compelled to buy it. Just didn't speak to me. But if you're interested in something that's just, you can carry around, you can use practically, maybe it's something that would resonate more with you. It's also heat resistant, so I guess that's good. You don't have to worry about what you're going to eat or use it for. But yeah, it just didn't resonate as much with me, as well as the can badges. So they also released can badges featuring the places that the tour is going to happen. There are 4 versions of it with 2 pins on the inside per pack. One of the pins is the generic Mr. logo, and then the other one indicates the location. So there's Osaka, Tokyo, Fukuoka, and Nagoya. Now I feel like it will resonate more for people who'd actually go and see the performances, or I don't know, it's not for me, I guess. With that out of the way, let's talk about the goods that I actually got. Starting with, of course, the penlight. Now, this box, absolutely love it. I raved about the box for the Recents penlight last year, simply because it was the first time that we're actually getting a box. But if I were to compare the quality of this one versus this one, it's definitely an upgrade. A lot more, like, I don't know, chicer and a lot more expensive feeling, just judging from the box itself. I like the details that they put on the sides, and also that tiny detail up top right there, so that's kind of cool. And then it opens on the side as compared to before where it opens at the top, because when you open it up, so it actually secures the penlight in this manner. So again, really love the changes or the upgrade that went into just the box itself. But we're not here to talk about box, we're here to talk about the actual penlight. This one, now here's the thing. If I'm gonna be honest, when I first saw it, I wasn't exactly the biggest fan of the penlight design for this year, simply because I felt like the wheels were too much. I thought that this one is going to be solid, like they're going to use some sort of like transparent glass for us to see what's happening on the inside, very similar to what they did with the Recents penlight right here. So I thought that it was going to be very similar, but seeing it in person and finding out that it's actually empty, like it's actually open, it looks a lot more, it looks prettier in person, in my opinion. I also like that as compared to like the Recents penlight from last year, where the button to open to turn on the lights is on the side. So you usually hold your penlight in this manner, and so if the button is right here, you're most likely to click it by accident, change the colors by accident. So I'm glad that they brought it back, that it's back to the other side of the penlight over here, where, you know, if you're holding it like this, then you wouldn't be, it's a lot harder to accidentally click on the button at the back. Now, just for comparison, so this is how it looks like in terms of size, comparing it to the first penlight, so here, and then the second penlight, which remains to be my favorite. But I like how they complement each other a lot, so like, yeah. And then for this one, so the land one, definitely a lot taller, but I like how this one is a lot more curved, so a lot easier to like hold in terms of the grip and stuff. So yeah. And then obviously my favorite, simply because it's the rebellious cousin, Recents. So yeah. Now this is what it looks like lit up. So couldn't show it properly, but here. I think it shows a lot, like the best on camera in blue. So here. Now I really like the fact that, again, since it's open and not like closed with a transparent glass right here, so the light is coming from the root of the glass slipper, and it makes it less, like, it doesn't just disappear into a blob of light when you turn on the lights of the pen light. Because I feel like if they put glass right here, then it would definitely be just like a blob of light and you would lose that detail right there on the inside, which is a shame. So I like that they really thought through the design. Another thing for this one is I feel like it's definitely a lot more fragile as compared to like the other pen light, simply because, again, it's open and you absolutely wouldn't want to drop this one, but still it's definitely really pretty. I mean, even the glass slipper on the inside, it has, like, I feel like it has a ribbon design on the tip as well. So there's definitely a lot of like detail that went on in terms of just a holistic design of this. Again, before I wasn't a huge fan of the wheels. I thought that it was too much, but given the design in person, like how, again, they didn't make it a solid blob, it looks prettier. Next one, let's talk about the pamphlet. Now, I always say to get the pamphlet because I just absolutely I've been loving the photos and the pamphlets for like Land and Resents, which I got from the previous 2 years. This one is a lot more exciting because they included a board game. Like, the cover of the pamphlet is actually a board game, which I'll be showing later. But let's start talking about the cover itself first. So it's still paper, but so you have to be very careful because obviously, like with any type of paper, it is susceptible to creases if you're not careful, but it is thick enough in terms of the material. I love the gold foiling happening with the logo and then the design, and then at the back very Christmassy. But yeah, so it opens like a folder. And then this is what it looks like on the inside, so the actual pamphlet, and then you have this is so cute. You have the quote-unquote the what you need to play the board game. So I'm gonna show it to you. So it looks like this, and it also comes with an AR app, which is going to feature special videos once the performances for each of these tour dates happen. So quite interesting because it feels like, you know, it's a journey type of thing. Maybe it's gonna focus on their journey from when they were juniors to when they debuted. So maybe that's what goes into this concept. I haven't really read through anything yet, but I just absolutely love this one as well. Super nice and cute. I honestly wouldn't like play this game. I want to preserve this, but absolutely, I just absolutely love the concept in general. It's really fun. Now, I saw a lot of people posting about the cover, but I still haven't seen what's inside the actual pamphlet. I like the nice foiling right here. Very nice detail, nice touch. The gold foiling. So I'm gonna browse through it real quick. Yeah, so absolutely love like some of these photos I saw because it's featured in the postcard. So I really love these outfits, which I'll be showing later in the just a quick okay. Yeah, okay. So the pamphlet is divided into certain sections, and it definitely describes some sort of like a tour fitting, obviously, tour of the castle, which is really nice in terms of, you know, again, journey from then to now, and then concept is like a tour of the royal road or something like that. Really love it. I know that a lot of people have mixed feelings about the orange green situation happening, not just in the pamphlet, but I think in the uchiwa and the clear files. Personally, for me, I absolutely love the contrast of the colors. I like that I'm not exactly, like, I like the color combination. It's not too overwhelming for me, or for my eyes at least. Even if, again, the orange is like really bold, I feel like it contrasts really well with the coolness of the green. So, yeah. Okay. There, very quick tease of one of the last pages. Really love. Now this one, so I got Sho's Uchiwa, obviously. I again love the contrast in terms of the colors, like the blue, the orange, and then at the back, so again, there's the gold foiling happening. So I love how that's consistent in terms of whenever they can put the gold foiling to make something look a lot like elevated a little bit more. So I absolutely love that. But yeah, I feel like I'm still not sure, because uchiwa photos are always awkward looking, but I like how for this year, at least it didn't try to like force a smile again, similar to like the other uchiwas. So yeah, I feel like I really like this one. Moving on to the clear files. So I got 2 clear files, the one with the group photo. So this one, again, this appears on the pamphlet. I really like their outfits here, especially like it's all gloved, and then yeah, it tells the story of what they're trying to do in terms of the theme of the pamphlet. Again, wouldn't spoil it as much. And then at the back, again, here we go with the gold foiling, and then just this detail right here. So I don't know, I'm just a huge fan of how this one was styled, and I really love this, and I'm looking forward as to how they're going to incorporate this in the tour, if ever, if they're going to wear these costumes in any number or anything like that. That one I'm pretty like the most excited about, I guess. I also got Sho's solo clear file. Last year I got all of the members' clear files simply because the concept was different for each and every member, but this year I only got one because it's the same for all of them, and I don't know, I just really like this picture a lot. And at the back, again, I like that detail, and I don't know, I just really like the contrast of, again, the colors in terms of the orange and the green, and yeah, I just like this photo in general. Whenever I click on something, sometimes I don't read the dimensions. I'm not exactly that good at measuring things or reading measurements or converting stuff, you know, that struggle. So I didn't really check what size this bag is going to be. I thought that it was going to be a lot larger than it is, but honestly, I'm pretty happy with the size of this bag simply because it's like your typical tote size. So this is what it looks like when I'm wearing it. I like how it's something that, I don't know, like you can carry around a bit more fashionably in a way. Like it's not as big as, you know, you having to, like, it's not gonna be too much, too big or too small. It still couldn't fit an entire uchiwa, which I'm gonna be trying. So the uchiwa stick is still going to like poke out if ever, but I mean, I guess it still allows for just the right amount of room for your stuff. At the back, it has this red logo, Mr. And then this one I actually really like the embroidery for the bag. Like it's very detailed. I like the texture. I like how it's not just printed on, but it's embroidered on. And yeah, but just generally for me, I like the size of the bag. I definitely prefer it in terms of even the strap. So it's something that you can wear kind of like low-key if you're going to like hide the other side near your body. It looks like, you know, a nice tote bag that you can carry around, and it's not too big, not too small. So yeah. Next, let's move on to the postcards. So I also got the postcards. Still haven't checked these out yet, so I'm gonna be opening them. So loud. Opening them right now. Okay, so the design goes, okay, so these three, so this one, and this one, again, it's very similar to the theme that, or the story that they were going for in terms of what they featured in the pamphlet. Nothing too special. The material, nice matte paper that you can write on at the back, obviously, like postcard stuff. So yeah, but I'm not sure if any of you guys will actually use this as a postcard, but still, for me, nice. I also got two photo sets, the group photo set and Show's solo photo set. So let's open this one up. I mean, really like this photo a lot. Then the white outfit, really nice. This one is like if you leave a child hungry with no snacks, no anything. First, the group photo set, so I'm just gonna show them to you real quick. So here, first, second, I think this one is my favorite out of everything. I'm gonna find a place in my already polluted desk where I'm going to display that one. This one is also really nice. I absolutely love their outfits for that photo. This one. So generally, photos for this one, I prefer the photo sets for this year compared to recents, I think. Simply because it has a lot more color and variety, I guess. Whereas for recents, it was more, it was more of them wearing the tour shirt and, yeah, if I remember correctly, and then some of their outfits that they use in the pamphlet. But this one has a lot more looks to it, and I really like that. Now we're down to two more, so I'm gonna start with the towel. So I also got the towel. Now I saw a lot of fans from their junior days who have the Mr. King versus Mr. Prince towel, and initially everyone thought that it was similar, but this one is actually, based from the photos that I've been seeing, this one is a lot deeper in terms of color, but this is how long it is, so yeah. But if you want something that's like really nice and soft and anything like that, it's not rough, but it's also not soft as in really so nice to the feel or anything like that. It feels like sports towel kind of thing. I mean, I'm not sporty, so I wouldn't exactly know, but I'm guessing that this is what sports towels feel like. This is such a bad review. Lastly, the trainer. Now, here in the Philippines, super hot. That's why I prefer like this one from the 2019 concert tour, as well as recents where they're shirts. For land, it was fine since it was white, so it's not that hard on the eye, especially when it's hot outside, but then you're going to an air-conditioned place, you know. But this one, I love black a lot. But since it's hot, I wish they could have just gone with a shirt. I love the color combination for like the other goods, but the red and yellow, not exactly the biggest fan of. It reminds me of McDonald's. I wish they could have just gone with white in terms of the embroidery for the mister. I feel like that would, I don't know, that would elevate it a little bit more. In terms of this one, so yeah, just your typical long sleeve kind of like shirt. I was kind of expecting it to be a little bit more oversized, especially since for trainers, there's a usual, it's usually different from a long sleeve shirt or like a usual sweatshirt in terms of the sleeves. And I thought that it was gonna have a little bit more of like a curve to its side, but this is how it looks like. I'm gonna show a clip of me wearing it. So I'm 162 centimeters tall. And I'm not exactly, like, I'm not slim at all. And the fit is just quite nice. But if you love something that's a little bit more oversized and you're almost the same body type as me, then it would just feel kind of like your usual pullover. Those are all the goods that I got from the King and Prince Mr. Dome Tour 2022 stuff. I hope that you enjoyed today's video. I hope that if you haven't yet, then you can, I kind of like help you in terms of reviewing some of the stuff that you might be looking at. So I hope this video helped you. I think the sales for the concert goods are until the end of May, so you still have time. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel and you would want to hear more from me, please hit subscribe. Thank you so much for watching this video, and tell me what you think about the goods and their current releases and all of the stuff down in the comments below. For today's video, thank you so much. Goodbye!